Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's Cody. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. I post every Tuesday and Thursday on my business adventures, wherever I may be. On my business adventures, now can help you go faster than yours. Today I am in my model unit at my 27-plex that I own with no partners. I'm super stoked about this project. And the topic for today's video is optimizing a small space, because as you can see, since I did the intro 23 seconds ago, I just walked through the whole apartment. So things that I think about, because when I bought this, I ended up buying a whole bunch of stuff in Moses Lake. And these are not exactly huge units, but there are little things that you can do, whether you're doing a motel conversion, which is not what this was, or you're just buying a whole bunch of micro units. This is about 475 square feet. Things I would recommend and things to look for. Now, first things first, let's talk about the kitchen, because the kitchen will sell the rental or it'll sell the property, depending on what type of property you've got. When I bought it, if you can envision this, right here, it was from that corner to this corner. There was a micro stove, so the really skinny ones, and then it was just a bar countertop. What they did in this unit, because it is so small, is they just had a fridge sitting out here, and there was actually no cabinets like this. My thought was, when I actually had to go and redo this apartment, did a remodel, what if we extended the kitchen out to make it look like the fridge being out in no man's land was a designed feature? And it actually changed the style as a whole lot. While it's not big, there's so much more counter space, and it makes these little spaces feel nice, because the biggest issue you're gonna have with a small apartment is storage. So adding in those extra cabinets, turning it from like a bar style where it's just that little wall there, putting in a full-size stove, actually getting a microwave, and then having all these extra cabinets, doing a cabinet above the fridge there, huge value add. And I know if I was living here, which of course can't do that today with the wife and pets, but if it was just me, I would love having that extra space right there rather than it literally just being this countertop from this wall to that wall. That would be not a whole lot. Now, when it comes down to the bathroom, little bathroom, what I did was I did a big, it's a deep tub, because I know if the more comfortable a rental is, the longer people stay. The longer people stay, the less turnover you have, the more money you make, because turnovers are expensive. So I did a nice tub, spent a little bit more money, deep tub. Also, for storage, something I didn't do in my rentals until more recently. You have a toilet, well, always replace those. Added a cabinet up above. Now, I am missing handles. I should put handles on there. But find places to put in actual storage. Same with the vanity. There used to be the pedestal sinks, which look nice, but you want to optimize for storage. Something that I should have done in here, since this is smaller, something I'd recommend you do in your smaller apartments, build actual shelves. So this is just sitting in here, which, you know, it works, but build actual shelves in the closet. You want more storage space, not less. It is going to help you retain your tenants, keep them happy. Comfortable tenants don't leave unless they have to. And then the last piece I'd say is make sure you've got a good sill plate that actually hangs over your wall here for your windows, because people can put stuff on there, they can store more stuff, and it's an overlooked feature. But also have your blinds pushed against the window, that way they can set stuff on here, because people like to set stuff wherever they can, and in these small spaces, you got to think about all those extra features, because it does add up. Other than that, did leave a little gap above the fridge so people can put stuff up there, but storage is your friend. Make it convenient. If you have little stoves, even little apartments, find a way to get rid of them. This is so much nicer. So much nicer than a tiny stove. It goes a long ways. Keep your turnovers down to a minimum compared to what they could be, and that'll keep your profits up, even if you don't get the top dollar rent. Hope this helps out. Again, just my thoughts from a building that I bought 5 years ago, almost 5.5 years ago. It's been a work in progress, but I am grateful to say I own this one by myself, and it's been a lot of fun working on it. Hope you like these takeaways, and hope it makes you some money on your end. Until next time, subscribe.